You know how they say in football, if you have a good striker and a good goalkeeper, you'll be successful? Well, I'm about to tell you about someone who was both in one person, Rogério Ceni. Today, I'm going to tell you about a goalkeeper, but this guy wasn't famous for saving the ball, but for putting it in the net. Yes, you heard that right. This guy is a goalkeeper, but he scored a whopping 131 goals. Even strikers can't get close to that number. And this record still hasn't been broken. Meet Rogério Ceni, the highest scoring player in history while wearing a goalkeeper's jersey. This guy didn't just score penalties, he put free kicks right into the top corner. He went forward in extra time, turning games around in the final minutes. Rogério Ceni was born in Brazil, but wrote his destiny with Sao Paulo FC. He stayed with the same club for 25 years. He became captain, a leader, and a goal scorer. He played over 1,200 matches, and each one was like a mark in history. But the most surprising thing was his free kick mastery. Think about it. There are names that come to mind when you think of free kicks, right? Beckham, Pirlo, Juninho. But there's also a goalkeeper on that list. Rogério Ceni scored 61 free kick goals. That's more than some legendary midfielders, and most of them were like rockets he sent into the goal after stepping up to the ball. But wait, there's more. Ceni didn't just score free kicks, he also scored 70 penalty goals. And he never did it for show. He was cool as a cucumber. When his team was down 1-0, everyone looked to him for a free kick, because they weren't facing a goalkeeper, but a deadly finisher. And this guy didn't just score goals. He won the Copa Libertadores. He lifted the FIFA Club World Cup. And he scored in those tournaments too. So Ceni didn't just light up the nets in his own league, but on the world's biggest stages too. What's even more interesting, this guy never got a red card in his life, so he scores goals, takes free kicks, scores penalties, but he's never aggressive. A true professional, a true leader. Today there are still goalkeepers in world football who try to score goals, Alisson, Neuer and sometimes even Ederson, but none of them have come close to his level. Because Rogério Ceni wasn't an exception. He was a phenomenon. And maybe we'll never see someone like him again. The result? The limits of football were redrawn by one man's courage. Rogério Ceni didn't just play goalkeeper, he changed the game, a legend whose legacy will never be forgotten.